Welcome to Calm English Nights. Somewhere, on a street you've walked 1,000 times, there's a door you've never seen. It only appears when your heart is ready to remember what you've forgotten. This is The Shop of Forgotten Things. Chapter 1. The Alley You Never See Twice. It was a rainy Tuesday afternoon. Anna walked slowly down the same street she took every day after work. But today, something felt different. Maybe it was the soft mist in the air, or the way the clouds seemed too low. As she passed the bookstore on the corner, she noticed a small alley she had never seen before. It was narrow, almost hidden between two buildings. A warm, yellow light glowed at the end. Her heart told her to turn in. She stepped into the alley. Her steps became softer. Time seemed to slow. The sounds of the city disappeared. At the end of the alley was a small shop. The sign above the door read, "The Shop of Forgotten Things." She opened the door. A little bell rang. Inside, the air smelled like old paper, tea, and something sweet, maybe cinnamon. Behind the wooden counter stood a man with kind eyes and silver hair. He looked up and smiled. "Welcome," he said gently. "What have you forgotten?" Chapter 2. The Man Behind the Counter. Anna paused. She didn't understand the question. "Excuse me," she asked. "This shop is for people who have forgotten something important. You wouldn't find this place unless you needed to." Anna laughed nervously. "I guess I've forgotten a lot lately." He nodded. "You don't need to remember everything. Only the things that make you whole." He handed her a small cup of warm tea. "Take your time. Walk around. Something will call out to you." The shop was filled with strange and beautiful objects. A snow globe that never stopped snowing. A photo frame with no picture. A mirror that didn't reflect your face. Shelves of forgotten books and drawers with names. And somewhere between those shelves, Anna felt something waiting. Chapter 3. The Teddy Bear. A little boy came in, holding nothing but a look of loss. "Do you know what you've forgotten?" the shopkeeper asked. The boy nodded. "My Teddy. He had one eye and a red bow. He used to sleep next to me, but he disappeared when my mom and dad stopped living together." The man led him to a shelf. There it was, a small teddy bear missing one eye. "He's been waiting for you," the shopkeeper whispered. The boy hugged the bear tightly. Tears came to his eyes. "You didn't just forget your bear," the man said softly. "You forgot how safe you once felt, but it's still inside you, just hidden." Chapter 4. The Key That Doesn't Open Any Door. An old man entered, slowly walking with a cane. In his hand was a small, rusty key. "What did you forget?" the shopkeeper asked. "This key." The man replied, "I carried it for years. I don't remember what it opens, but I can't throw it away." The shopkeeper nodded. Some things don't open doors. They open memories. He led the man to a wooden box. Inside was a letter, yellowed with time. "This was from your wife," the shopkeeper said. "She gave you the key to remind you that love isn't locked in a place. It lives in how we remember." The man sat down. For the first time in years, he smiled. Chapter 5. The Song Without a Melody. A young musician stood by the window. "I used to write songs," he said, "but now every note feels empty." The shopkeeper showed him a dusty music box. He turned the key. A soft tune played, broken and slow, but familiar. "Do you know this melody?" The young man closed his eyes. "My mom sang that to me before bed." "You didn't forget music," said the shopkeeper. "You forgot why you made it." Chapter 6. The Letter She Never Sent. A young woman walked in with a piece of paper in her hand. "I wrote this letter to my mother years ago, but I never sent it. We fought. I thought I had time." The shopkeeper gently took the letter. "Would you like to read it aloud?" Tears filled her eyes. "I don't think I can." "Then let it speak to you. Forgiveness doesn't always need words, just heart." She sat quietly. For the first time, her heart felt light. Chapter 7. The Umbrella on a Sunny Day. A man in a yellow raincoat walked in. He carried an old umbrella, even though the sky was clear. "I always bring this," he said, "even when it doesn't rain. I don't know why." The shopkeeper smiled. "Sometimes we carry protection from a storm that passed long ago." The man opened the umbrella. Inside was a message written in child's handwriting. "Daddy, don't forget me in the rain." His daughter had passed away, but her love stayed. Chapter 8. The Photo with No Faces. A quiet man brought in a photo. "It's my family, but I can't see their faces anymore. They look blank." The shopkeeper nodded. Pain can blur what love once saw clearly. He took out a mirror. "Look again. Not with your eyes, with your memories." The man closed his eyes. A smile grew. "They're still here," he whispered. Chapter 9. The Glass Jar of Time. A small girl placed a jar on the counter. Inside was sand, but it didn't move. "This is my time jar," she said. "I want to grow up faster, so I can help my mom." The shopkeeper shook his head. Time can't be rushed, but love can grow even when you're small. He gave her a second jar, this one full of light. Take this. Fill it with moments, not minutes. Chapter 10. Anna's Forgotten Things. Anna wandered the shop again. Each story touched her heart, but something kept calling her deeper. She returned to the counter. What did I forget? The shopkeeper looked gently into her eyes. You forgot yourself. You carry everyone's burdens. You help. You smile. But inside, you're tired. You forgot to rest. A small, soft pillow appeared on the counter. This is yours. A piece of peace. Anna held it. Her tears came silently. Chapter 11. The Memory Room. The shopkeeper opened a back door. One last room, only for those ready to remember. Anna entered. The room changed shape, becoming a garden from her childhood. Her father reading stories. Her best friend from school. Her first painting. Everything she thought she lost was here. Not as a fantasy, but as a reminder. She stayed in the room until the sun touched her heart again. Chapter 12. The shop closes at midnight. Anna woke up in her bed. A pillow rested beside her, the same one from the shop. She ran outside. The alley was gone. Only a tiny note sat on the sidewalk. What you forget is not always lost. Some things wait to be remembered. Anna smiled, and somewhere, in some corner of the world, the shop waited for the next person who needed to remember. The shop closes at midnight, but it never truly disappears. One day, when your heart is quiet and your soul is ready, the door will open again. Until then, be gentle with your memories and kinder to yourself. We'll be waiting. See you in the next story. If this touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the magic.